Hi, welcome back again, and we are continuing our discussion of why current education system needs to be reviewed. Because as you can see, the education system that is currently in place, it has been producing sycophants, people who can't think for themselves. People who rely on a cabal of people to tell them what they to do, how to think, and some cases they have been robotic. That's why you'll okay, for those who have been in employment or for those who are currently in employment, sometimes you wonder, okay, like the criteria that they use to maybe promote people, because like let me talk about the corporate world, because I've been there, done that. I've been in corporate world and I left it because it didn't sit well with my soul. Didn't sit well with my soul, and I know it doesn't sit well with so many people's soul, but it is what it is. We have been trapped in the systems, and some of us feel that this is our life, there's nothing you can do about it, so tuendelee kuvumilia. Anyway, even the current situation allows, so yeah, it is what it is. Okay, sometimes I wonder like what they use to, the criteria that they use to promote people, because if you look at it well, people who are competent never see the light when it comes to promotion. The promotions are done in such a way that you wonder, okay, it is what it is. The promotions are given as rewards to those people who are controlling, psychopathic, and people who have those dark triad traits. Dark triad traits is the dark triad is psychopathy, Machiavellianism, and narcissism. That's why you'll find so many so many managers in the corporate world are narcissists, and you wonder why. They are not there by mistake, it's by design. They are designed to keep you like in place, because no normal person can do some of the things that our managers do. Like surely, like a whole sane person wouldn't do something that we see managers doing in these corporate institutions. And they don't do that without the organization knowing. Of course, the organization knows, but those people are put there because, okay, those are the gatekeepers in the organization. For you to maybe get promotions or anything, you have to like, lazima unyoroshwe, lazima ulainishwe, lazima ukuwe unafuata policies. You have to be following the policies of that organization, and some other bureaucracy that maybe you wouldn't understand, but when you look at it, it's like bullshit wrapped up in some nice words, for lack of a better word. But you know, it's corporate bullshit, because basically that's why that's why you'll find that there are some people who are not cut to work in this corporate organization, because maybe they are true, and maybe because they have disdain for authority. Okay, it's not because they have disdain for authority or because they are true. And no, it's because they think for themselves, and the organization does not want to people who think for themselves. The organization want a group of sheeple, yeah, a crab in the mentality. If you try to, okay, that's why even in that organization, like the narcissists usually have so many flying monkeys. Like they watch what you're doing. They also keep their ears open. So if you talk little shit like this, you are liable for flogging, just like the slavers used to do to the slaves. It's a slave man. It's a man-eating society, and it's a slave bit. It's a slave slave society. So once you realize that, and you realize that the modern day plantations are the corporations basically are modern day plantations, because most of these corporations underpay their employees, so the employees live paycheck to paycheck. If you didn't give them if maybe check payment stopped for maybe 3 months, guys will be begging in the streets. I know you might say that I'm talking shit because I left. No, I'm not talking shit because I left, because I was there. I know what it means to being paid peanuts when you're making corporations like huge money. So, but in the name, and then you're supposed to show appreciation. You're supposed to show appreciation for working, slaving all those hours without maybe overtime. But you have to show them appreciation, because We are doing so much for you. Imagine what your life would be if you are not working for her. Imagine. You would be a chokora in the streets. They're collecting takatakas. But you can't even have appreciation for the small things that we are giving you. And here you are. Do you know how lucky you are to be working for this organization? Do you know how lucky you are? Okay. Do you know how lucky you are to be working for us? Do you know right now you'll be in your village toiling, not having anything for supper? Do you know? And you're here playing with your work. Do you know how many people are looking for employment? Okay, that's the line that my manager used to throw at me once in a while, to show me how I should appreciate, like that bread that was being, nothing was being handed to me. I was slaving. I used to work from maybe Monday to Saturday after 5. You imagine I only had one day in a week for myself. Imagine working for like 40 years. Slaving for 40 years. I never had time for maybe to meet my cousins. Christmas I was working and everything. So you can imagine that life. Then here you are telling me why I should appreciate the small things that I'm enjoying. Okay, it may sound funny, but it was not funny because usually those words they used to hurt. They used to hurt more than a nail on a rocky donda. Can you imagine a nail, somebody putting a hot nail on okay, what do you call it? Yeah, ngozi umekelewa msumari moto. That's how painful it used to be. I would rather you come flog me like the slave I am, rather than coming to me with some corporate BS telling me why I'm outside the policy. Okay, yeah, that was that. And sometimes I wonder, okay, I usually wonder, like, I can't see myself like vumiliating all those bullshit now. Nah, I would rather no, thank you. Enjoy your day.